Hey everybody, I am back. So I just watched episode 7 and 8. Episode 7 was about bringing Girl Talk back together. Y'all know who Girl Talk is? Well, you might have forgotten. I had to jog my memory. But it was the band that Stephanie and Gia and Kimmy put together in season 8, I believe. And Jesse was the manager of. So when they got back together, they brought Marla Sokoloff back as Gia, and DJ took over for the drummer who was playing for Beyonce. That was funny. Probably the drummer didn't want to come back. So they ended up actually making some really good music. But then Gia got her vapor out. It was a whole thing about pretty much reenacted when Stephanie was tricked into smoking because of Gia. Or no, she wasn't tricked into smoking. She was made fun of for not smoking after Gia's telling her to. So ended up in a bit of an argument, and Stephanie said, "We'll no longer have girl talk because too much arguing." That was a brief reunion for the band that didn't really go anywhere the first time. And then it was a thing with Ramona. I really like these subplots with the kids. So Bobby Popko, who she kissed a few episodes ago, came back and asked her out because he broke up with his girlfriend. And she said, "No, I don't think so. I don't think we need to be together." So they didn't get together. So Popko made a video of Ramona, dressed as a hippo and dancing. They did like the effects where you can put like a hippo face on you. And she was very embarrassed. And she just assumed it was Jackson. So she got mad at Jackson. "Jackson, you're a bad person." But then Jackson saved the day, came out to prove it was Popko. Made a really funny video of Popko skateboarding. And it said at the bottom, "Bobby Poopco." Of course. So it showed him skateboarding and farting at the same time, which was just hilarious. You know, you gotta have some of that farce in there. So I've got 5 episodes left, and I'm gonna start episode 9 right now. So I just watched the 9th episode, but y'all, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you about the 8th episode. So DJ had to spend all her time making sure Max won the science fair project. So it was a huge production, just to make sure Max had the best presentation about helping the environment. And they lost because the tagline was something about what a kid could change the world. So the one that actually had no parental help won. So then, in the same episode, Jimmy made a music video for Kimmy. Not Kimmy. Stephanie. He's going out with Stephanie. So what he did was he filmed them. It's Stephanie's big song. It's supposed to be her big hit. And then what happened was they filmed a video of them being all flirty together, and everybody hated it. It got tons of dislikes, and yeah, everybody hated it. But then Kimmy put together a video with Stephanie's song with Tommy and Cosmo, the dog, bit all lovey with each other. And then that got over 300,000 views and became a huge hit. And now, episode 9, because of that music video, Stephanie and her band go on to Wake Up USA. And she brings Kimmy and Fernando with her. And they go on the set for the show. So that ended up a riot. It was great. So, of course, Jesse and Becky were there, and they had their person coming to interview them about if they could adopt a child from the adoption agency. And Fernando was all into the show Police Moms. So Fernando convinced the woman who was doing the adoption interview to the set of Police Moms because the woman interviewer loved Police Moms, and Jesse thought, oh, that'll get her so impressed that she'll let us adopt the baby. And then Stephanie came with them because she was so scared. Like, well, I don't know if I can handle my first live performance on TV. And national TV at that. So they go. They end up getting locked in the jail cell, of course. Why not? So great. They're locked in the jail cell after a long string of events. Well, Kimmy has to co-host with Danny, which turned out bad. Well, first, Jesse is convincing Stephanie to face her fear. So he gives a little fatherly talk, and then the interviewer's like, I will do everything in my power to make sure you can adopt the baby. So then Becky tells everybody to do a cheerleader kind of thing, so Stephanie could get up to the top of the jail cell and crawl her way over and undo the lock. But in the process of that, Jesse leans back. He finds that the other side it comes open. He was pulling the wrong way before. You have to actually push that side for it to open. So they get back, and guess what? There is no time left for Stephanie to perform, so she's gonna have to come back the next week. Right. Then at the house, DJ and Matt, they were gonna go to the wine country, which I hear is not Italy. Apparently it's somewhere in California. Nobody ever told me. I sound like the country of wine. That must be Italy. Apparently not. So Joey came over to take care of the kids, but then everybody ate the donuts that Joey brought. Apparently something was not right with those donuts. And then everybody eats them, except for Matt. And everybody gets sick, except for Matt. So Matt ends up using the whole weekend to take care of them. Sweet Matt. Now, I'm happy there hasn't been a ton of romance. Oh, I did want to say that apparently in the 7th episode, Jackson and Lola got together. They are together. There hasn't been like a ton of romance. Like it seemed like the whole plot of last season was romance. They've gotten off that for a few episodes. Maybe the last few episodes will be all about romance, but we shall see. So I watched the last 4 episodes. I'm about to watch episode 10 of Fuller House Season 2.